My husband left me after he became a successful author and now wants to get back together. I 35F never thought I'd be sharing this story, but here I am, hoping for some perspective from internet strangers. My husband, 36M, let's call him Jack, and I were married for 7 years. We met in college. I was studying business, and he was an English major with dreams of becoming a writer. After graduation, I landed a great job at a tech startup, while Jack struggled to find steady work. He bounced between temp jobs and freelance gigs, all while working on his novel in his spare time. I supported Jack's dream, both emotionally and financially. I encouraged him to attend writing workshops and even paid for a creative writing course at a local community college. Meanwhile, I climbed the corporate ladder, eventually becoming a senior manager at my company. 2 years ago, Jack fell into a deep depression. His novel had been rejected by countless publishers, and he felt like a failure. I suggested he try something new, maybe write in a different genre or start a blog. Anything to reignite his passion for writing. That's when Jack discovered self-publishing. He wrote a series of short, steamy romance novels under a pen name. To our shock, they took off. Within months, he was making more money from his books than I was from my job. At first, I was thrilled. Jack's confidence soared, and he was happier than I'd seen him in years. But then things started to change. He began attending writing conferences and book signings. He hired a personal assistant to manage his fan mail. He even started a YouTube channel to connect with his readers. I found myself alone more often than not. When Jack was home, he was always writing or managing his social media. Our conversations revolved around his book sales and upcoming releases. I tried to talk to him about it, but he dismissed my concerns, saying I was just jealous of his success. The final straw came when I discovered he had been exchanging flirty messages with some of his fans. When I confronted him, he exploded. He said I was trying to hold him back, that I never really believed in his dream. He accused me of wanting him to remain dependent on me. A week later, he moved out. He filed for divorce shortly after, citing irreconcilable differences. I was devastated but tried to focus on my work and friends to get through it. Fast forward to last month. Our divorce was almost finalized when Jack called me, sobbing. He said he'd made a terrible mistake. His latest book had flopped, and his fan base was dwindling. He realized he'd thrown away our marriage for fleeting success and wanted to reconcile. I was conflicted. Part of me still loved him, but I couldn't forget how easily he had discarded our relationship when things were going well for him. My family and friends were divided. Some thought I should give him another chance, while others warned me against it. I decided to meet Jack for coffee to hear him out. That's when things took an unexpected turn. As I waited at the cafe, a woman approached my table. She introduced herself as Melissa, Jack's assistant. She looked nervous and handed me a USB drive. "Jack doesn't know I'm here," she said, "but you need to see what's on this drive before you make any decisions." Curious and apprehensive, I went home and plugged in the drive. What I found shocked me to my core. The drive contained a detailed plan Jack had created with his agent. They had orchestrated the entire reconciliation attempt as a publicity stunt for his upcoming book, a tell-all about our marriage and divorce. There were drafts of social media posts, fake paparazzi photos, and even a schedule for strategic leaks to tabloids. I was furious. I immediately called my lawyer and showed him everything. We're now countersuing Jack for defamation and emotional distress. As for Melissa, turns out she had developed feelings for Jack but realized what kind of person he really was. She's now my star witness, and surprisingly, a good friend. I'm still processing everything, but I feel like I've dodged a bullet. My career is going strong. I've started taking art classes, something I always wanted to do but never had time for, and I'm slowly learning to trust again. Edit. Wow, this blew up overnight. Thank you all for your support and advice. To answer some common questions, yes, I'm definitely going through with the countersuit. My lawyer says we have a strong case. I'm donating any money I might win from the lawsuit to a charity that supports aspiring writers from underprivileged backgrounds. It feels like the right thing to do.